Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge of Siena. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. This is Carlo Musu. He is a player that has got 1 year left in his contract and is apparently good enough to be a leading Serie A player. Unfortunately for us, he is on the verge of saying, yeah, I don't want to sign a new contract, despite the fact he's our best striker and, quite frankly, we kind of need him. So, yeah, not ideal to say the least. Carlo Musu, one of our two strikers that are really good, along with John Abbott, kind of need them. But John Abbott, while he is here, he doesn't look like he wants to go. And thankfully for us, we've got the likes of Viettina, who could be very good. Okay, how's he only a Serie B player? I don't understand. But this guy has got a lot of potential still, has been really good for us, and he's actually the same age as Musu, so yeah, he's good. Hopefully, this means that we don't have to worry about things going forward and that the likes of Musu will stay. However, we're at the end of the season. Let's see how he got on since we last met. So the first game we had was a 1-0 victory against Sampdoria. We won by a single goal. Carlo Musu with the finish after a bot finds him. It's a really good ball to find him, and we deserve the win. We got 3 times as many shots on goal and on target, which is not great when our shots on target is just 3. Yeah, it could have been better, could have been worse. But we had 68% possession as well, which is actually surprisingly high. I think that's our highest ever amount of possession we've ever had in a single game, which is actually pretty nice. Unfortunately for us, our next game was not so great. We lost by 3-0 against Inter Milan, and I was disappointed by this result. We were very bad in the first half, and we just didn't seem to know what the hell we were doing. The fact we were 2-0 down inside 80 minutes does not help my confidence, and that is one of the best goals you'll see in the entire season or the entire video. They scored a penalty in the 59th minute of the game too. A handball was given, and yeah, not great. They had just 8 shots to our 14, but they scored with 3 of them on target compared to our nothing with our 7. So, should have done better here. Should have done better. The next game we had was against Torino, and I'm going to be honest, I was a little disappointed with this game. Despite the fact we took the lead thanks to Isa Shan, Kiwi should have done better there, yes, but we conceded an equaliser in the 94th minute of the game. MacLeod does this and scores after getting rebounding. A little disappointing, we couldn't keep it out, but Torino secured a point they quite frankly did not deserve, so very disappointing. And the fact they only had their 5 shots in the last 20 minutes or so, it makes it even more embarrassing for us. I have to be honest with you and say that. I was annoyed. I was really annoyed with this result. We then went to Bologna and lost by 3-2. They took the lead inside 30-minute. Christensen with the opening goal. And honestly, I was not happy in the first half, but in the second half, we got 2 goals. And we do pretty well here. Isaac Sean plays the ball in the middle to find Carbone, who is proven to be an absolute nightmare for teams, it feels like. And he's got his second just 4 minutes later. Musu has the ball, finds Rossi. Mangoni then finds Carbone, who fires back in the net. We lead. It's 2-1 to us. Unfortunately, Bologna score literally just 2 minutes later, so our lead was immediately destroyed. Alvaro finds Christensen, who fires back in the net again. A disappointing game in that regards. We then concede a third in the 76th minute of the game. Christensen's showing his showing his ability to be annoying. And Diora with the finish. The worst part about this game is not the fact we lost. It's the fact we missed a penalty in the 95th minute of the game. Carbone with a chance to get his hat-trick. He hits it straight at the goalkeeper. And he denies us the chance to draw. A massive game that kind of died in our hopes of getting Champions League football with this result. So yeah, a little disappointing, and quite frankly, we should have got a point here. We really should have done. We then went and hosted Fiorentina and lost by 2-0. Their first goal was this effort. We should have done better here, should have defended this properly. We didn't. And in the 85th minute of the game, after we had tried to go after and get another goal, or get the goal, equalising goal, they scored this goal. Balletti with the finish. Disappointing. 2-0 Fiorentina, and we will feel hard done by with the fact we had the chances, we just didn't take them. Simple as that, really. How'd you come back from 3 divisions in 4 matches? You go to Benevento and you put 5 past them. Carbone with the opening goal of the game inside 33 minutes. I was thinking, yes, this is good. Potentially we can do well. The second half, we scored 4. Alberti gets his first goal of the season with that effort. His first goal in a very long while. And then we score after John Bot gets the end of this and just makes it free after mistake from the defense. Just a few minutes later, a good goal. And then Musu gets 2. Bot finds Mangoni. Mangoni plays this across to find Musu, who fires the back of the net. It's 4. It's good. We're looking strong. And in the 94th minute of the game, we score again. Musu with this goal, and it's good. It's really good. That also shows you why the short corner is very good as well. So yes, 5-0 against Benevento. A game, despite the fact that we had less chances than they did, we were very good in. So yes for that. We then hosted Frosinone, who beat us 4-1 early in the season, and we win this by 3-0. Carlo Musu, the first goal of the game, inside 43 minutes in the game. A Bot intercepting that and passing to him. And then 51 minutes in, it's 2. Calandra finds Obot, who finds Mangoni. Obot with 2 assists already. Mangoni making it very good for us. And then in the 90th minute of the game, we cement our victory. Obot gets there first. I don't know how the throw gets in there and the defense don't deal with it, but we get the shot, we get the chance, and we get the goal. 3-0 against Frosinone in a game we absolutely dominated them. So at least we're doing something right now. Unfortunately, those 3 defeats in 4 killed our chances against Champions League football. So even without that run of form, even with the wins, even if we've turned those draws into victories, we still would not be in the Champions League anyway. But we have secured 5th place, and this is kind of a rubber match for this point. But Napoli want to get European football, and Fiorentina take on Pescara, who are already safe as well. So we need, in a way, it's almost like we need to throw the match just to stop Fiorentina getting into the European football. But I don't want to do that. I want to put on the best competition possible. Well, Atalanta got Benevento, so yeah, we have to put on the best efforts, despite the fact it is not really worth our time, because we already got 5th place. So what we're going to do is still try our best, and then go from here, because I'm interested to see what happens next. Sean's injured as well, he's not starting, and we are going to play this anyway. So we are going to hope for this and see what we can do. Fiorentina starts because of Musu's injury. It's a virus, so not really an injury. Mangoni, Bozzoni, Calandra, and Mapelli start this game. Francisco Dai, I'll be honest, has kind of disappointed me as of late. So he will be on the bench. He will replace Basante, who I kind of no longer care about. I'm going to be honest and say that. We have Vitoriti, Colucci, Polino, Rossi, and Malika in defensive positions. Obot playing as a complete forward in a role that he's kind of made his own when Moose is not around. We're trying to improve his long shots, which is why we're training him in the shooting range. He's got 12 finishing now, 8 long shots and 13 techniques. So hopefully we can completely improve that. He's a complete forward now, and he's very good at this. So hopefully we can make sure he's a good talent for us. Either way, though, we're going to see what we can do, and we're going to see if we can beat Napoli to get 70 plus points for the first time ever. So hopefully that can continue. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to highlight immediately. I do want to win this despite everything. So if I don't win this, or at least try to win this, I'll be disappointed in myself. We 100% need to make sure we continue to progress. As Mapelli's actually going forward, I'm looking at this thinking we could do well here. He's played the course, and John Bot had a shot blocked. So if that's the first highlight of the game, then I'll take it, because it means that we are looking to try and push on, cause some damage. At least Napoli know what our defenders or our set piece routine is, so they have scouted us at least, to say the least. And that's a free kick. That'd be the end of the highlight. I got a throw. I do want to get 70 plus points. Our best total was 68 points. We've got 69 points this season. I want to get to 70 or 72 points this year, just because I want to make sure that whatever we do, we can improve year on year. If anything, it showed that last year, European football played a big hindrance in our progress in the league. And since we don't have that this year, it's shown that we are good without European football and had to rotate all the time. Mangoni finds Obot. Oh, was that? Oh my days, that's a good goal. Defender almost killed him, but he gets a shot in and he scores. John Obot with his 9th of the season. That is good for us. He's now got 41 goals for the club, and he's looking very, very strong indeed. Between himself, Musu, and Mapelli, there's been about 126 goals between all 3 of them, which is why they're so important to the team. Then add Mangoni's 18 goals, and you've got a lot of goals between the front 4 of the team right now that are normally around the team, at least anyway. But we get the ball away. But what was he doing? Didn't need to put his head to that and not head away. But he did. And now, that's a good save. I was going to say, it was not necessary. It was a bit of this disappointment that he made that mistake, quite frankly. Should not have needed to do that header. But we get the ball away now. And hopefully we can counter. Or is that going to be the end of the highlight? It's the end of the highlight. Okay. As things stand, Fiorentina are ahead and apparently they're pushing the penalty area. Okay. Fiorentina winning. And now we've considered penalty, it looks like. That is disappointing. We're going to skip forward until we see if that's actually a penalty given or not. It's been given. Okay, that's disappointing. And a little frustrating. I don't know who it was that gave it away, or why he thought it was a good idea, but apparently Mangoni's getting the penalty away. And I wish I knew why he thought that was a good call to do. But yeah, Mangoni's being booked as a result. They have a chance to score a penalty just before half-time to try and cement their place in Europe. Castro saved. Oh, wow. What a... I'm not sure if that's a good penalty or not. But saved either way. And that is great for momentum, surely. Okay, so they got a goal kick. And I think momentum's on their side now after the goal that we scored. It's almost like they woke up. And I feel like while they got a penalty miss, they could have scored anyway. And Castro surely this time has done. That was easier than the penalty, really. I can't even say that, but there you go. Still, it's a bad mistake from us. We just didn't deal with it. And I don't want to be dropping points here. Because, one, that's an amazing delivery. It's one of the best balls you could ever wish to get. And it completely took out of defense. Especially with the offside trap as well. And it's 1-1. I can see them winning this game now. I really can. Which is a bit annoying. But what can you do? What can you do when your opponents are doing this to you right now? But they get the ball back to the goalkeeper anyway. So I don't know what to expect. That's the worst part about this. What do you do in a situation where you are going behind? In a situation... Oh, that's a good tackle for Calandra, actually. This is what we need, potentially. Bazzone goes forward. Can find a ball or do something here. Goes back instead to Malika. And we need to do something more in this. Play across to Calandra. Finds Mapele. Mapele's a dangerous man to go. Oh, yes! I'm about to say he's very dangerous to deal with, and he's just proving why. 2-1. His 44th goal for the club in his career. And that is very important. I don't know how it's gone through. But one, how the defenders completely messed it up and still not got back and stopped him, I don't know. But the keeper's got no chance at all. 2-1. Godai's through. And Hugo Godai, with a chance, has scored an equaliser. That is disappointing. I was making changes too. And I thought we could do better than this. But apparently we can't hold a lead to save our lives right now. But there you go. Napoli have equalised out of nothing. We made a tackle, but then their player just plays it through to Godai, who is already through. He's got the pace on his side, and their chances of trying to get European football are still alive, it feels like. They got a corner now. Castro takes it. And they scored. Well then, that's a little annoying. Casado with the finish, his first ever goal for the club, and 2 goals in 4 minutes for Napoli. It's completely destroyed our momentum. Time to break the team. Don't like this at all. It's been disappointing. I feel like we've fallen asleep. Set pieces are definitely our weaknesses right now, but what can you do against that? We've got a throw. Cabras takes it. Finds Mangoni. Does he find Mangoni? Doesn't look like he did, actually. Bazzoni on the ball. Calandra. Mapele. Calandra again. Did he go for goal? What on earth is he trying there? They got a chance. No, we get the ball back. Gaudry. Well, good defending from him. Mangoni. Oh, he's lost out. Okay. I don't want to lose this now. We've been in front twice. I refuse to... Oh, for goodness sake. My Godai's in. This could be 4. Should have been. No, but... Ugh. And we get the ball again. At least the young left back's trying to do something about this, right? He's at least trying to fight back. Come on. Well then, we lost to Napoli 3-2. Disappointing game. Very disappointing. I will say that we are still pleased despite everything. We should have done better, but we are still pleased with the fact we took the lead twice. It's just a shame we did not do better than that. And it could have been better. At least we gave a Davy to our youngster too, so there's at least one thing I was going to do, and he's actually pretty good too. A goal difference of plus 22. We finish in 5th. They don't want new equipment analysis. Can we look at this? Alright, yeah, no equipment analysis. Nice, okay. At least we've got new performance analysis, which I'm really looking at, and new physios as well. So, oh wow, we lost in the under-18s Division 1 for the first one in years. So we can't get 3 straight leagues. Interesting. Very interesting. We gave a debut to our youngster, Marco Antonio Giorgi, who isn't amazing. I'll be honest, he isn't amazing, but he's got the same potential as Isaac Ashan in the left back position, which is very useful indeed. Matas Capas has got that potential too, but he's a right back. So we're looking at him and saying between himself and Koluki, we should be good. And hopefully we can keep this up. I'm just surprised we lost this game, honestly. We do finish in 5th place, so 14.06 million for the victory, for 5th place. And yeah, we could have been Champions League football. We didn't get it, so it is what it is. Either way, though, we're going to be back for the season review. See you in a bit. Okay, so we've got to the end of the season review, and it's looking very promising indeed. So we actually sold Barbini to Toulouse for 526,000. Falsely leaving for Palermo for 1.9 million in potential is actually interesting as well. But Trami also left them for 40k, and we sold Bizzotto for 275,000. Well, Petroni left for 500,000 as well, which means we should get more money from him. We let a lot of players go out on loan. Ascali and Academica both won their leagues, which is why it's so good. Gallardi and Puro and DeAndrea had good seasons there. Marcelo also had a good season at that club. Well, Alio wasn't really used there, unfortunately. He only had 4 appearances, sadly, for us. Well, Junior Ike had no... I don't know if he had... I think that might actually be because of the fact we used him, but I don't know. He was okay there. Didn't have the best of times. While our 2 players who went on loan to our Danish counterparts came back to us. That's a bit annoying there. Chavez, well, I think they got relegated to Boston, so there you go. And we got a lot of players out on loan and doing well. Benedetti scoring 16 goals and getting 3 assists for Fermanagh is good. Very good indeed. We finished in 5th place. We didn't do great at the end of the season, to be completely honest with you. Losing 4 times in the last 7 matches is not great. So if we had not done this form in the last 7, we could have been fine. We could have been high up, maybe looking at Champions League football. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get much more than that. And it is what it is, sadly enough. Coppa Italia knocked out the first round again. It was against Lazio, so I suppose the 2 should not be too upset. Even if they finish 4th ahead of us, belonging to game 3rd place again. Moments to remember: 5-0 victory against Benevento was our biggest victory. 3-0 win against, was a match to remember. While Mutsu's finish against Lazio was the goal of the season. It was actually the first game in season 2, so it shows you how much it took to beat that goal, didn't it? Finances, we were actually getting more money in sponsorship this year. Broadcast revenue down by 20 million, but again, that's because we weren't in Europe. Competition prize money actually up because we finished higher in the league. Match day commercial and retail down, as was corporate and hospitality because we weren't in Europe. So again, it is what it is. We made 1.08 million from merchandise sales. Can you believe it? And 426,000 of that was non-domestic. So if anything, our sponsorships outside might actually be useful for us. Very good indeed. Musu, Oliver, Abort, Mapelli, and Bozzoni's shirts sold really well. I wonder how much of the non-domestic sales was down to Abort and how much was down to other players. But there you go. Some good players there. How we lined up was a 4-4-2 and a 4-2-4. It was good. Mapelli, good again. Musu was at a 7+ rating, as was Bozzoni, which is good for a 30-year-old. Mapelli getting 14 goals and 10 assists. Mangoli getting 12 goals and 11 assists is good. Bot's 10 goals and 9 assists was also useful, as was Moose with 18 goals and 3 assists. So our wingers and our strikers doing really well. Bozzoni getting 5 goals and 9 assists was also useful. So it felt like a good season in that regards. Nobody in the first team, apart from Dye, had an average rating that was below 6.8. Maybe Dye is the weakness here. Who knows? Accolades. Mapelli was the fans player of the season and young player of the season. Musu was the goal of the season and top goal scorer. Mangoni got the most assists. Mapelli got the most player of the matches and highest average rating as well. While Finale completed the most passes per 90 minutes. Bozzoni is now the record holder for the club, getting 431 appearances for the club. Jack Oliver's 210 goals is the highest for a Siena player in the league, so that may be continuing for a long time to come. Still a record high, 5th place. We never finished higher than that, so yay, a good season for us in that point of view. And look at this. The club of 2027, only 1 player still here, and that's Bozzoni. Despite everything, Bozzoni is still here from a third tier side to still be in the team at the age of 30 is ridiculous, and it goes to show how good we've done. And ironically enough, we actually did better than expected in a lot of things. Just a shame defensively we're not so good, so hopefully he can improve on that. They want us to avoid relegation and to reach the group stage of Europa League. I think we are in the group stage of Europa League, maybe? But they want us to become an established team in the next couple of years as well, which is useful. And yeah, end of season, we're going to accept this anyway. We are going to tell the players that we are going to go and avoid relegation. Avoid relegation? Can we do that? Oh, okay. I'll back down and say we should look to avoid the drop. All right. Okay. I'm looking to get to the group stage. The competition proper for the Europa League. Very good. Okay, that's good. Make some promises. Give some players a chance. Mapele, you're not going to do much more than that. Come on. That was awkward. It felt like we made some mistakes here, but at least okay, Malika's not happy with anything we did, but at least we won some of them back. Actually, we lost a lot of them, really. Body language, very negative. I hate this team. Sometimes I really do. Okay, so that was a little annoying, and hopefully we can improve on that. Maybe. Oh my god, look at all this availability now. Bulgaria, Holland, Austria, Denmark. We are going to go to China. I think that might have been actually what helped us with our non-domestic merchandise. We went to broad teams, but yeah, we didn't have the best teams. Oh, hello. They lost. Oh, they were in the Liga Pro playoffs. Okay, at least they did something, I suppose. But still improving our facilities, improving our people coming in. So, I mean, we've also got this guy to sign a professional deal, which is useful here. Look at how much he's developing already. I mean, he's not going to be amazing, but he's still developing quite nicely. And we've also got players who are very good. Oh wow, apparently I'm the front runner to win the. I'm not gonna give any credit to their manager. I'm just gonna say it here now. I'm gonna go to the Bologna manager and say actually he's good, because I think he did a good job personally to get third place again. So yeah, I'm the front runner for this. I'm gonna do the same for that guy again. If we win the manager of the season award in Serie A, then I'm happy. I really am. Either way, we're gonna come back and see who is promoted to the Serie A. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after this season, I'll be honest with you, because Spal and Palmer have gone up, but I don't know what else I want to do. So, we're going to be back in a bit, and I'll talk to you once we see... Actually, we're going to see the finances we get first and foremost, because every time I do this, it feels like we get... There we go. And yeah, we get a budget of 95 million and 1.7 wages, and yeah, the manager's happy with me. Give him sympathy. I mean, he's not great. I can see why they sacked him, but even so, hopefully he can do... He's actually got a national A license too. Wow, that is harsh. Good lord. But yeah, hopefully we can do better, and we'll be back in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and the team that has gone up has been decided. It is Udinese. They win, and honestly, a little disappointed, but I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. It was either them or Empoli, and the fact it's Udinese coming up with Palmer and Spal shouldn't be too much of a shock. Unfortunately, some news has broken and some things have happened, one of which annoys me more than I like to admit. Carlo Musso came to me wanting to move to a bigger club after he had 1 year left in his contract, and when I couldn't do anything about it, he put a transfer request in. So we are looking to sell Carlo Musso for next season. Our second wonder kid is leaving us, which is disappointing to say the least, but again, at the same time, he's a leading player for this division. It makes sense he'd want to go. I just hope he goes to England so I don't have to face him. He's literally listed for his release fee. So if we can get the release fee, that'd be great. So let's put it down to 60 million and put profit next sale of 50% and see what happens. We also brought in some new staff. We've got 2 new physios. Kasoka with the first, he's very good at his job. The second is Maria de los Angeles Crespo. Another very good physio in our team now. Well, the last person we brought in is actually Richie Rayner. He is someone with knowledge of Sweden, which is good. He's not amazing at the performance analysis, but honestly, didn't do much to bring him for his actual ability. I brought him for his knowledge of Sweden. So, yeah, take that as you will. Either way, though, we've got 1.1 million wage budget available. So if we wanted to spend big on players, we really could. It's just a shame that they're not that great right now, and we can't spend money on people or players. We've got 200 million in the bank. we might be about to get another 60-something million, hopefully, for Musu. If we don't, then we don't. I refuse to sell Musu to someone in our country. I'll just say that here now. And I'll wait. I'll be very happy to wait because PSV, you can bugger off. I don't know why I'm following this guy too while he's... I don't even know why I'm following him. Why am I following you? You're not even part of my plans. You've never been part of my team. But yeah, Musu, that's why I'm not looking to sell him. I'm looking to get the 60+ million. Surprisingly, PSG are in this. So Levante, PSG say the wage budget is too much. Shocker. Atalanta, I refuse to meet the asking price, and I refuse to sell to them. Bayer Leverkusen want to pay 30 million only. Gladbach say 26 at most. But he's also got interest from Everton, Fulham, Watford, and Frankfurt, which is good. He wants to go to Bologna. If he goes to Bologna, I'll kill him. I'll disown him. I'll disown him. He's got a lot of interest though, and hopefully we can get him to go to a club of our choice and not to a club in our country. So ideal choice would be to send him abroad. We're going to sell him for 55. Let's go 55 now, and then sell him for probably next sale. I'm going to keep going until we get this done, because I definitely want to make sure we do this. And also we can get rid of this and we'll be good, hopefully. Does that get rid of him? Doing that? Hopefully? Yeah, hopefully. So I'm going to wait for this deal to come through because I am going to sell him one way or the other. I'm not going to sell him to a club that is in our league. I refuse to sell Musa to a club in our league, and I will get our biggest ever transfer deal with this guy one way or the other. What we're going to do, though, is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I might actually just show you what's happened in the last 20 seasons I've been managing this club in the leagues around the world, because something's happened that's very, very interesting. Someone has done something I never thought they'd do. Their first league title and Champions League title in quite a long time. You'll be interested to see who that is when I show them to you. Either way, though, hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.